Hi all, welcome back. Just coming through to do a full moon reading for the 14th of January 2025, which I think is a Cancer full moon. Just coming through and checking what the energies are around us. So we'll start with an oracle card, just to get the overall theme of this month, or the next couple of weeks for the full moon, and then we'll do a new moon reading when that time comes. So we have thriving as our overarching energy. So basically looking at what we can do to help us thrive through the next couple of weeks. Really delving in and making sure we're doing things that keep us active, keep us motivated, keeping us positive for the next couple of weeks. And looking at things that really sets our soul on fire and makes us really shine is what I'm getting from this thriving card. Alright, so this is just a spread that I found online, and I'm doing the same thing for each of the new moon and the full moon. So I'm not changing the prompts, I'm doing the same, but as we know, full moon is our light side and our manifesting, and then the new moon is the shadow and what we're letting go of. That's how I deal. I know some people do it the other way, but I look at the manifesting for the full moon and releasing on the new moon. So let's see. Opportunities is position number 1. We have the Ace of Swords. So really looking at how, like we said with the thriving, looking at how we can better ourselves and better communicate with others with the Ace of Swords coming through. Making sure that our communication channels are open to receive, not only giving people advice, we want to receive advice in return and take that on board and process it through our third eye and our head. And taking away anything that is relevant and important to us on our journey. So opportunities for us is an opportune time for us to communicate better with others, an opportune time for us to share and experience new ideas and new passions that are coming through with the sword suit, and looking at how we can integrate ourselves with our relationships with others as well. I always find with the swords, because it is that communicative mindset. So looking at how we can better ourselves and really come through with new ideas and new perspectives on life. Where to direct our energy is position number 2, and where to concentrate our energy. So we're looking at the High Priestess, so really getting in touch with that spiritual side of ourselves and that intuition, and again leading with our head as opposed to our heart at the moment. So the next couple of weeks is really find in tune and go with your intuition on decisions that have to come through or decisions that need to be made, and looking at that duality of life as well with the 2 towers, the 2 pillars. So really watching that dark and light side of ourselves, and coming forward or with the energy of the full moon, really making sure that we're leading with that intuition and that intuitive side to ourselves, is where we need to direct that energy that is flowing through us at the moment. So those new ideas and new opportunities that we have with the Ace of Swords, yes, leading with our head, but also leading with our intuition and making sure that we are thinking things through from a common sense perspective, but also from a spiritual perspective as well. Card position number 3 is what no longer serves us, what we can let go of and release, and that is the 3 of Cups. So it's maybe looking at our relationships and the people that are around us at this time, and making sure that we're surrounding ourselves with those that really treat us well and reciprocate our energy, so that they're not draining our energy, or they're not draining you, that they're really giving back what you put out and put into that relationship as well. So that's releasing, is maybe, looking at friendships and anything that's taking a focus or taking and zapping our energy is probably not serving our greater good, and we have to always look at what is serving our greater good and what is going to be the best for us in our journey moving forward. Always looking forward, always having those choices around us to make sure that we're living the best life that we can, and coming from that the new mindset, a new maybe even new relationship, if there's one that's draining and isn't making us thrive. All right, so the fourth spread is action required. So it's really us making changes with the Four of Cups. So it's really making changes and not getting defeated and not getting bored with our mundane day-to-day life. It's really looking at what options that are actually around us and what options are going to better serve us moving forward, like I said before with the Three of Cups. So it's really making sure that you are leading with that best foot forward, and being active about our opportunities that are around us, not letting them slip by. So really watching that and making sure that we are thriving and that we are, getting the betterment of this life that we are here to live at the moment. And if we do that, it will make sure that with the Five of Pentacles, it's making sure that once we have that openness and that foresight to take action on those new opportunities and things that will arise for us in the next couple of weeks, it will benefit us in the material world. It will stop us from that defeatism and that feeling sorry for ourselves, and getting rid of that mentality, and really making sure that we're pushing forward even through those really tough times, and making sure that we have our best interests again at heart and in that forward mindset, and making sure that we are not dwelling on things that are upsetting us, or that, missed opportunities that we may have let go in the past. It's really making sure that we're looking forward to fulfill the future that we really want to live for ourselves. So there's the energy for the full moons. It's just a quick little reading and part of my practice. And I do personal readings for the full and new moons specifically. And I just thought I would share that with you moving forwards, and just put it up on YouTube and see if it does help anyone in their life moving forward. So that's a spread, like I said, I found online. I can't credit anyone because I didn't write that down where I found it. But it's definitely one I'm going to use moving forward, and I hope it helps anyone out there, and you have something that resonates and you can take away. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one.